is Tiffany Tarr. I'm the Vice President of Sales here at Distributor Central. And I wanted to take some opportunity today to go through just a features overview of Distributor Central and talk about the tools and the functionality that we offer to distributors within the industry. If you're in today's webinar and you don't already have a Distributor Central username and password, or you don't know the password, or you're just not sure, feel free to go to distributorcentral.com and sign up for an account, and we'll make sure that you have an account and get you over all the information that you would need to get started. Just a couple of housekeeping items. As we go through some of the tools today and some of the features that are available to you, if you've got any questions that you'd like me to address that maybe I missed or you just need additional clarification on, there is a chat functionality on your GoToWebinar. And if you send in any questions, I'll make sure to get those answered as we walk through today's session. Again, my name's Tiffany, and we'll go ahead and get started. If you don't have a Distributor Central username and password, please go to distributorcentral.com, and the chat functionality is open and ready for you to use. Distributor Central, just to give you some background, everything that Distributor Central does for distributors throughout the entire industry, we do at no cost. Distributor Central kind of operates in just like 3 different silos, if you will. We're a complete product research solution. So when you log into your Distributor Central account, you'll have the ability to search for products by supplier or price point or industry type or type of product or item number. You can search for all of those products that are listed inside the system. The system will also allow you to build quotes and proposals and allow you to, it's got a CRM system that's built in as well, where you can manage your customers and your contacts and any quotes and proposals that you're sending to them as well. You can build presentations. Like Derek said, you can build quotes. It's a full order management system. So it's got a full order management solution where you can invoice your customers and you can send your purchase order information over to suppliers for manufacturing, as well as a website solution. So Distributor Central hosts thousands of websites for distributors across the industry. All of that hosting is done at no cost. You can create as many websites as you want, and we're going to take probably the strongest look at the website solution as we walk through today's feature overview. But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of dig into the nuts and bolts of Distributor Central. When you log into your account for the first time, this is what you're going to see. You are going to see some ad information from our suppliers. Here's a product of the day, just spring trends, featured products. The Distributor Central search database is intelligent, so it's actually going to get smarter the more often that you're using it. So it's looking at my previous search history to bring back these recommended products. It's looking at the things I've been searching for over the last couple of days, and it's bringing back products that fit or similar to those types of products. Our top sellers catalog, those are going to be products that are receiving a lot of activity or they're generating a lot of traffic, and you're going to see some of that ribbon here in the middle of the page. Some of our suppliers actually offer a discount for using Distributor Central's order management solution. So you're going to see that ribbon here at the bottom. Any of those suppliers, like here's one from Graphic Business Accessories, the Americana line, Raining Rose, they're going to offer you a $5 discount by placing your order through Distributor Central's order management solution. And then here at the bottom of the page is categories. These are all just our categories: apparel, automotive, awards, categories that you're going to see pretty standard throughout the industry. We kind of give them a Pinteresty feel here at the bottom. So you can dig into these categories if you didn't want to do a keyword search. But once you've logged into your account and you're starting to do research for a customer, I'm just going to say that I need a pen. Distributor Central's database is database driven, so it's keyword driven. When you start to look, and I'm looking for a very generic word, pen is just, it's a very generic term, but I can then start to use the search attributes or the filters to filter down to what my customer might really be looking for. Maybe my customer's got a budget of $2. I can start to filter the results down to fit that criteria. Maybe my customer needs to make sure that it's a specific brand, or it's decorated in a specific way, or it's USA made, or what have you. You can look at all of these search filters to start filtering down to start narrowing down your product selection. But if I didn't need to do that and I was needing to get information over to my customer. One of the unique things about Distributor Central Search is that everything that we do is e-commerce driven. So as you're looking at the search database and also on our websites that we host for distributors, everything is shopping cart oriented. So if I were really a distributor and I needed to buy this for a customer, I can walk through the order process right inside my Distributor Central account, choose the quantity, choose the color that I need this product to come in, if I needed it decorated or if I needed specific ink colors, any of the choices or any of the additional add-ons that a supplier would have on their product, you can walk through those and choose them and build out the order. Got to choose my ink color, and actually create the order for your customer, and then decide how you want to communicate artwork or those types of things to the supplier that's actually going to manufacture this product. And we'll take a look at the way that this looks towards the end user as well when we look at the shopping cart on the website platform. But everything on Distributor Central shopping cart and e-commerce oriented. If I didn't necessarily know that my customer needed this particular pen, they wanted to maybe get a sampling of options that might be available to them, I can also use Distributor Central to build out quotes or presentations. All I would need to do that is I'm just going to pin a few items down to my idea board. And all I'm doing to do that is click adding to list. And once I've done that, I now have an idea board. And I'm going to take off these cups that I was sending to a customer earlier. I can now pin these ideas down to my idea board. And from here, I can make a decision on how I want to communicate this information to the customer. I could send a really quick email to my customer and just send them just straight pricing information on these particular items. I can create a message. Here's what the email would actually look like. Might need to select a customer first. It's going to ask me what website I want this to pull the logo from. And I would be able to send my customer over an email that's got all of those pens that I pinned down to my idea board. And this is kind of what that looks like. If I didn't want to do that, if I wanted to create a full presentation or quote, I could create a quote. And I can do that in a couple of different ways. I can do just a really quick quote and just kind of customize some information here. Or I could walk through each one of these items, customize pricing and description information. So if I didn't want all of this to be communicated to my customer, I could do that. Maybe I've already created a virtual sample. I could remove the logo or the information from the supplier that they might have provided stock and upload my own artwork. If I needed to change pricing, if I wasn't going to charge my customer $1.56, or if I was going to add on, if I was bringing the products in and I was creating a product kit and I needed to create a custom option, I can customize the pricing information and walk through each one of these items and make sure that everything matches what my customer is needing. This is just a text box, so just like Word, you could create additional or customized text if you wanted to do that. But I can walk through here and make sure that this is everything that my customer needed. And once I've done that, I can, once I'm done with all of those products, I can save it and then make a decision on how I want to communicate this to the customer. If I want to send it over as a PDF or if I want to email it, I can do that. And then now I've got a quote number that I can go back and reference. Once I've generated a quote, if my customer came back to me and said that they needed to edit it, maybe they didn't need all 4 of the items that I proposed, I can just go back to that same item, that same quote number, and remove any of the products that I don't need to have in the quote. So I can delete any of the items. I can delete any of the items that are in the quote once I've sent it. And I could also, or I could, if my customer called back and told me the product that they wanted to actually purchase, I could turn around and turn this into an order and convert the quote into an order just to streamline processing and time. Couple of other features on kind of the order management and customer service side. Distributor Central will give you the ability to manage your customers as well. If I were really a distributor and these were all of my customers, I can manage my correspondence with them. I can manage the quotes that have been sent out. I can run reports. I can keep all of their contact information housed at the company level and their order history. A couple other tools we won't dig all the way into. We also, if a customer's really they're really ordering products, you can create reorder reminders and triggers that you can send automatic emails and reminder information to your customers, maybe in 6 months, or if you know they've got to purchase this product annually, and you wanted to start making sure that they remembered and you were in front of them 60 days in front of that annual order, you can create reorder reminders as well within the order and the account, so that it'll trigger order reminders to your customer as well. The next thing we're going to take a look at is the hosting manager in our website platform. Distributor Central hosts thousands of websites across the industry for distributors. And it's kind of the funnest thing maybe that distributors usually get involved in. But we've got all of these templates that are available to you, and they're pre-built within your account, where you can take one of these templates and create a website in just a few minutes with our website wizard, and create a website that's personalized for your company, and have a website up and ready to go in a matter of minutes. We will also do the hosting on that domain name at no cost. Distributor Central is not a registrar, so you can't purchase a domain name from us. However, if you purchased a domain name from like GoDaddy or Net Solutions or any of the other registrars out there, and there's a blog on our website too that I'll point everyone to with some registrar information. We will actually host the domain for you at no cost, so you won't have to spend additional money on a hosting service. You can create as many websites as you want. You can create company stores. We've got presentation websites, so if you wanted to take your presentation even a step further and create a website that your customer could keep coming back to for fresh ideas, you can do that. Here's some examples of our templates. This one's called Branding Power, and we've also got a program in place where if you send us your logo, we can take one of your templates, upload your logo, and do kind of a quick start website program for you, where we'll upload your logo and make sure the colors all match and are consistent. But any of these websites templates are already built in and ready for you to use. A couple of ones that are new, or the newest ones are going to be in the front. So this Branding Power Promotions is the newest one. We've also got a virtual design template as well. And I'll show you in the account when you take a look at websites, some of the search filters. But this website is already, as a template, already pre-built, and all of the products on this website already are masked for imprint location. So if I wanted to create a website like this for my customer, where they could see what their logos look like on an array of products, my customer would just upload their logo, and it's going to take the logo that I just uploaded to this website, and it's going to apply it to the imprint location that's set up by the supplier. So I could send this over to my customer, and they could see an entire website that's got their logo applied to a bunch of different products. To use the website platform, all you would need to do is go to your hosting manager, the websites and hosting manager, and add a new website. And we've tried to make the website wizard as simple as possible. So if there was really a template that I was interested in using, I'm just going to use this Branding Power. Actually, a couple other templates that you're going to want to pay attention to as well. We've created a PPE generated site. So this is going to be all products that are kind of pertinent to what's going on in the world right now. We've also got a website, some curated websites that are like hacks, and we're coming out with one that's for political awareness in a political, since we're coming up on an election year, a politically based website with different election type products. But if I wanted to use any of these templates, all I have to do is click Use Template and give my template a name. If you can we will host a domain name for you, and you'll never see Distributor Central or DC promo site or anything like that on any of your domain names. But if you didn't want to purchase a domain, we'll give you a holder domain. And anything that you call the folder of this product is what it will be called. So in this particular case, I'm just going to give mine the date today. And all I would need to do from here is grab a logo. I'm going to pretend like this is my company's logo. And in just a matter of a couple of clicks, I've now created this branding power website, customized with my logo on it. And now I have a website ready to go. So if you don't want to purchase a domain, or if you don't have a domain name, DC will give you this .dcpromosite.com as a holder. And so I've created that folder as demo 6.3 since today's June the 3rd. So it's actually my live website will be demo63.dcpromosite.com if you didn't want to purchase your own domain name. So you can create as many websites or presentation sites as you want. Once you've done that, you can customize your site even further. One of the newest tools that we've released in Distributor Central is our collection manager, which makes it a lot easier to curate product sets. Maybe you work with a specific group of suppliers and you've got preferred relationships, or you want to build a website that is all pens under $2. You can use our product collection to filter down the product sets to be customized for the markets that you're targeting. The website editor, once the website's been created, the website editor we've tried to make as simple as possible as well. If I were to need to make any edits, maybe I didn't like this content and I wanted to customize it a little bit further for my company, all I have to do to make edits to the site is double click into any of the content areas. And just like a regular text block, I can customize the content and the verbiage that I'm communicating to my customer. You don't have to use all aspects of a template. Or if I didn't want to use this video, I could remove that just by double clicking in, or any of these other content areas. Anywhere you're seeing kind of me highlighting over gray, you can double click in and remove that information if you didn't want to use it. Same thing with like social media share buttons. Once you've created your template, you'll want to go back in and look at your social share information and make sure that you customize these to be your company's Facebook or your Instagram, or maybe I don't want to have Pinterest. I can remove any information just by clicking this little delete button and customize the website for what my customers need to see from my company. The next thing I'm going to show you is our product collections tool. So every website's going to come pre-built with a set of product information. And this has got all of our top seller products and the all products catalog. However, if I didn't want to, maybe I am a distributor that works with just a few suppliers, or I only want to work with specific kinds of products, I can remove any of those product collections and I can create my own collection. And the way that the collection manager works is very similar to the search, where I can either type a keyword in and create a new collection of products, or maybe if I wanted to only work with Gold Star, I'm gonna, maybe because they're on my preferred list, I work with Gold Star and Hits on my preferred list, and Leads is on my preferred list. I can tell my website that these are the only suppliers that I want to come back with product information for. And once I've curated this filter, I can add as many filters to this collection as I want. So maybe I only want to work with these suppliers, but I only also want to work with their products that are $5 at the most. Now you'll see my product collection, or my product set is down to 4,600 products. And I'm actually going to, I don't want to work with the top sellers catalog because I only work with these 3 suppliers. And it's taking that information off. And Now my products are down to just 3,000. So now I only have 3,000 products from my preferred vendors that are all under $5, and that's the market that I'm marketing, and that's what I want to have on my website. All I have to do to update the website is click publish, and I publish the changes, and that's it. My website's already been updated to just these 3 suppliers and that specific price point. There's all kinds of filters in here. If you only wanted to use products that have the design tool on them, you could do that. If you wanted to have a product set that's only new products that are coming into the industry, you could create that filter as well, and that it's subset on your website. So we've tried to make the website editor and the product curation as simple as possible for distributors. And again, everything that we've talked about today, everything that's available to you is available to you at no cost. We do the hosting for free, the website platform, the product search, the order management, everything is done at no cost to you. And if there's any questions as we're kind of walking through some of this stuff, please feel free to send those in through the chat, and I'll make sure to answer those. There is one that we'll go ahead and answer. Is there a company e-store solution for our clients? Yes. Once you've created your website, everything on Distributor Central's platform is e-commerce enabled. Distributor, we're not a payment gateway. However, if you're using a payment gateway like Authorize.net or PayPal, you can attach your gateway information to your website and tell your website what forms of payment that you want to accept. This is exactly what end users will see when they've logged on or when they've come to your website to start shopping for products or a company store. If I were really interested in purchasing maybe this flash drive, that same experience that I'm going to see as a distributor on the inside of DC is going to be replicated to the customer, except I'm only going to see the retail version of the product. So my customer would be able to go to my site, choose the color that they want the product to come in, choose the case that they need it to come in. There's a clip, and I'm going to have it imprinted in silver. And then my customer can actually upload their artwork to the order, just like any other website. And once I've uploaded the artwork, the next page that I would get to is how do I want to pay for it. And one of the things that I always recommend to distributors is once you've logged into DC for the first time, or if you've not logged into Distributor Central in a while, under your account, under your preferences and your account preferences, these questions, I would highly recommend you take a look at that and answer and kind of just make sure that the website and the search is operating in the way that you want it to. So this is where you can attach your payment gateway, the type of gateway that you're going to use, what forms of credit card payments that you're going to use, or if you're not going to use credit card payment or pay at point of purchase at all, you can tell the website to just collect the information and send you an email notice that you have a customer and their email address and what type of product that they were interested in purchasing. The item numbers that you're going to see on Distributor Central are going to be the supplier's item numbers. So they're not masked, so they're not masked. So there was another question that just came in. Are there any other questions? Again, if there's any other questions that I can answer as we're walking through this, just let me know. But to answer the company store solution, yes. So there's a couple of templates that tend to work the best. The templates that tend to work the best, and they're just the easiest and the quickest to get a store solution up and running. And you can always look at any of our templates before you've made a decision on which one you want to use. But this company store template, as well as this customer presentation template, both of those are really great ways to start to get a store solution set up for a customer. Or if you're creating products that are maybe outside the industry or you're customizing them even further, we also have what we call a fulfillment account that will allow you to create your own product sets just like suppliers do. So you can create your own products, and our team can get you some directions on how to do that. If you're on today's webinar, one of the other places that I would recommend where you could get some additional information is help.distributorcentral.com. This is a great place for you to type in any questions that you have as you're maybe working through a new website or creating an order for the first time or setting up your payment gateways. You can put your question in and it will bring back help videos and help guides on how to address any of the questions that you've got from Distributor Central. So help.distributorcentral.com is a really great resource to get help guides and additional information. So there's a question in regards to adding products from non-DC suppliers. You can do that. We call it a fulfillment account, and we can get you some directions on how to do that. But your fulfillment account will allow you to create products basically the same way that our suppliers do. And they would be products that are available for just you, your company, and your company's website. So they'd be private to just your distributorship. Are there any, that's really kind of a general overview of all of the tools that Distributor Central has available to you as a distributor. So it's a completely free product research solution with hundreds of suppliers that you're probably already doing business with anyway. It's also a customer management and CRM solution. It is an order processing and order management tool as well. So you can create invoices for your customers where they can pay online. You can send purchase orders to your suppliers, and also a website solution where you can create websites that are product specific or industry specific or all of like kind of an overall company website or a customer store. Help.distributorcentral.com is another question that came in regards to help.distributorcentral.com. And that is a great resource if you've got a question, or you can always call our support department. I brought our contact information back up. Our support number is 888-516-7401. If you're on today's session and you don't have a Distributor Central username and password, or you just need to get your username and password reset, just email info@distributorcentral.com, or you can send me an email, or you can just go to Distributor Central and register for an account, and we'll make sure to get you set up. We also have live training. Next week we'll start live training, I think at least 3 days a week. So you can always go back to our website and look at the upcoming webinars and get live training on different aspects of DC, like building a new website or customizing a website. So all of that would be available on our website. There's a question in regards to being able to add additional information besides just a logo on a virtual site. I'm not 100% sure on what additional information that you'd be able to add, what you're kind of needing to do. But if you were needing to create a form or a product that you need to create custom, or you need to gather some additional information like the name that needs to be imprinted maybe on a badge, we can certainly help with that as well. And if you want to just reach out to me directly with what you're needing to accomplish, my email is ttar@distributorcentral.com. I'm going to leave the chat box open for just a little bit longer, but that's really everything that I wanted to cover today. I know today was just right about 30 minutes, and that's really kind of a good overview of all of the different aspects in a broad sense that Distributor Central provides to distributors. And again, everything that we do, it is sponsored by our suppliers that are listing products on the database. So it's completely free to you as a distributor. We don't view it any differently than catalogs. As a distributor, you'd never pay a supplier for a paper catalog, or you'd never pay them to access their information on their own personal websites. And we view the product information the same. That's supplier's product information, and we work to make sure it gets into the hands of anybody that needs it, and we do that all at no cost to you as a distributor. I appreciate everyone taking the time today. I will leave the chat functionality open a little bit longer, just in case additional questions come in, or if something comes up and a question maybe pops in that we didn't talk about today, you can always feel free to reach out and email me at ttar@distributorcentral.com, and I'll make sure to get you whatever help and support that you do need. I really appreciate everyone's time today. Have a great afternoon.